guest is an acclaimed actor, author, and American treasure. When he sees a jukebox, he does this, and it starts playing music for free. He returns to the long-awaited third season of Barry.
You look good.
So do you.
Downstairs looks like a lot of work.
It is.
Must be hard closing up this place. So if you're not teaching anymore, are you gonna go back to performing, or?
My career is Barry. You know that.
Barry Season 3 premieres April 24th on HBO. Please welcome the wonderful Henry Winkler. Very good to see you.
It's very good to see you.
How long has it been since the last Barry at end of season 2? How many years has it been?
I think we ended in 2019.
Wow,
Yeah.
crazy.
My son-in-law gave me this jacket.
Oh, well, it's a nice jacket.
Thank you.
Was it one of his or was it a gift?
No, I think it was one of his because it's way big, but I don't have to hold my stomach in when I wear it.
Is this because you had that big memorabilia auction, you sold all your stuff, and now you have no clothes to
You
wear?
know what, Jimmy? I found out I was a hoarder.
How did you find that out?
Because I went and I looked in the closet and there were 27 boxes filled with things I had no idea I had.
Yeah, right. And so you decided, hey, you know what? A lot of times people wait until they're gone when they have these auctions, which is always kind of sad. And you're like, no, I'm going to do this now, give money to charity, make something positive come out of it.
Know, I am part of that charity, and so I gave some to my daughter's charity, which is This Is About Humanity.
Right.
And then I took the rest.
See how honest he is? You could have just let me slide by there and not specified that you kept some of this money for yourself.
Can I ask you a question?
Well, of course.
How many suits do you have?
11.
Here, 11 for the show?
I don't know. I just made it up.
Oh,
I have no idea.
I bought it. I totally
couldn't
bought it.
tell one from the other, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I barely know.
This is a nice blue.
Would you like to buy one of them?
I know. I wanted to know what the budget was for your wardrobe.
I don't know. I know we get a discount.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do know that for sure. So, speaking of wardrobe, this is...
Yeah.
You know what? I have to tell you something. It's so good that I somehow did not get the email about this auction because I would own this. I'd be wearing this right now. This is the original.
That's the original jacket. Now, the original of the first year when I was able to wear
was the
leather.
yellow jacket.
No, yeah, that was a cloth jacket. Now, the first leather jacket was stolen.
Oh.
Well, and then they made me 5 and 6 actually, and put them under lock and key.
One's in the Smithsonian.
One is in the Smithsonian. Gary Marshall, rest his soul, had one. I had 2, and one we ripped out the lining when I did the water skiing.
Oh, really? Oh, for the vest you had on. Yeah, wow. And so this sold for $75,000.
A bargain.
Came with 2 white shirts. This. And I can't believe you have this. This is quite a item.
So the 2 things about this. One is the man who owned it, somehow the auction put it in my section because they thought, oh, it is the bike I rode. And it is the same bike that Steve McQueen used to jump the fence in The Great Escape.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So this was not your item?
That was not my item, nor did I ever ride it.
When's the last time you rode a motorcycle?
It was the year of never.
Well, wait, you kind of rolled in on a motorcycle.
I did for 17 seconds.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I rode it up the hill, and I literally had to change my
And yet, you happened to email me this photograph, and you never really rode a motorcycle, but here you are on a much more dangerous vehicle, a Camel.
Yes, as long as you don't stand in front of it, because it spits. But here I am in Israel, and as you do, you ride a camel in a parking lot.
Yeah, it's not exactly beautiful scenery-wise, and you don't look like you're having fun either.
No, well, you know why?
Why?
I did not. I didn't shift.
Oh, yeah, you gotta. Did you? So did you go do the whole tourist experience in Israel?
Well, I've never been to Israel, and I have never thought of going to Israel because I was sure that if I touched my foot to the earth in Israel, a war would break out.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I never went.
Right.
Then I was offered a part in a situational comedy on an Israeli, network, and I said no. And then the government called and said, "We'd really like you to come. We will show you the whole country, you and Stacy." And so we said, "If not now, when?"
Mm-hmm.
And so we went. And let me just tell you, the country is delicious. It has some of the best food I have ever.
Oh, food-wise,
Yes.
okay, great. Yeah. No, that's. I mean,
historic.
Yeah, sure.
Historic. We went to the Dead Sea.
Oh, you did? Did you swim in the Dead Sea?
Well, my wife floated like an otter. She looked unbelievable. I'm not kidding. She looked great. Our guide, Ron Sinai, said...
Really? Ron Sinai.
Ron Sinai. He said, that a real ocean is like 7% salt, and the Dead Sea is 38% salt. That's why it's dead. Nothing can live in it.
Right.
If it gets in your eyes, do not scream. Don't make a muckus. Just walk out, and we will put, water on it, and you'll be better. So now I'm in, and I take a step into the Red Sea, and I sink like the ship that Leo DiCaprio was on, all the way to China. Now, he said, don't pull your foot. You can't pull your foot out. So now I'm thinking, oh, my God, I'm here forever. And he said, wiggle your toes. So now I've got my eyes closed. I'm wiggling my toes, and a wave comes and gets in my throat. It is burning me like I'm in hell. And all of a sudden, I start screaming like a 9-year-old girl. And my wife is floating.
So it was a good trip?
That was a part. Now I have to go back and float like an otter. But otherwise, it was a great trip.
Maybe next time wear that life vest that you wore when you were Fonzie jumping the shark,
That is not a joke that's going in my luggage.
What can we say about Barry? I saw the episode. I watched it last night. It does not disappoint.
No.
I will tell you this, though. I had to catch up. I had to go back and watch some of the old ones to figure out where I was.
Okay, so I have a list of what I can tell you.
Okay.
It's on HBO. It starts April 24th.
Okay.
I know that Barry killed the love of my life.
Right. It was whispered into
And
your ear.
there is a lot of running. And I'm a more mature person.
All right. Well, I think it would ruin it if you did tell. In fact, the clip we showed is probably the only clip that isn't a spoiler.
Yeah, well, they cut off the end of it.
Yes, which is good. Yeah. Well, it's great to see you. And
Jimmy, I'm always happy
one
to
other
see
quick
you.
thing you sold on your auction, one of our sweatshirts. You sold.
Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's black.
Yeah.
I have the royal blue.
Oh, you have the royal blue. Okay.
I saved the better color.
Okay. All right.
This one I didn't care for.
Henry Winkler, everybody. Season 3 of Barry, April 24th on HBO and HBO Max. We'll be right back. Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. Click below to subscribe to our YouTube channel, or if you want to be that way about it, don't.